So we're back out here in Trinity Falls in McKinney, Texas, one of the top master plan communities, not only in McKinney, but all of Dallas, Texas. This place has absolutely everything. I know a lot of places call themselves a master plan community, but this one actually is. I mean, you've got everything under the sun, except for that 5-acre lagoon that we have over in Prosper. But you've got multiple resort style pools, 18-hole, frisby golf, director of fun, own fitness center, walking trails for miles and miles, catch and release ponds, everything you could possibly imagine is in this community. And we've got a brand new model home park. I've shown you a couple of these if you've seen my channel, but we've got 2 new models we're gonna be showing you here today. We're gonna be starting out with that Perry home right over here. It's gonna be on a 50-foot lot, all on one floor, absolutely stunning. And then we're gonna hop over into this Coventry home, which is absolutely beautiful, totally different as far as the kitchen and styling goes that I've seen in any home in Dallas, Texas here recently. So awesome options out here today, totally brand new model home park with incredible pricing. So let's go ahead and check out our first home. So we're gonna be checking out Perry's 50-foot wide model. This is the 2574 floor plan, just like it says, 2574 square feet, 4-bed, 3.5 bath with a study all on one floor. It's gonna be very similar to their 60-foot wide products, just a little bit thinner as far as a layout goes and better pricing. But I think you're really gonna enjoy this home. So you've got your big, wide open office space. You'll notice this entire wall over here is basically windows. So they have huge windows throughout Perry Homes. Love the built-ins out back. And then the 8-foot glass door. So this home does have the wood look tile. Perry's one of the only builders that really does that still. Some people love it. It's definitely kid and pet friendly, but it's not for everybody. But you have multiple options to choose from as far as the flooring goes. But this is gonna be where your office, sales rep's office space is gonna be. This is where we will be meeting you and hopefully getting you an amazing deal on a brand new home. But this will be where your garage space is if it was not the model home. But you'll notice that Perry does an amazing job with their entryways. It is massive. They do some of the largest entryways of any builder, and even their larger lots are gonna have even bigger entryways. So we're gonna go into our first bedroom here. We've got a really nice size bedroom. Love the accent walls they've done in here. But big window over in the corner. And then a really nice size walk-in closet. Try not to put a hole in the wall. First time being in here. Probably wouldn't be a good thing. Notice they've added a fan in here, which is a huge plus. You need a fan in Texas, even though it is perfect out here in October. It is like 75 degrees outside. So this is gonna be your Jack and Jill bathroom. So you're gonna have your own vanity, but you're gonna share a bathroom. So we'll go through this way. Show you've got floor to ceiling tile, little tub shower combo. Luckily, you have 2 different doorways here for privacy. So if your kids, fight every once in a while like mine do, this would be a pretty good setup for them. So now we've got an identical bedroom, just a little bit different, a lot bit different styling, but everything else is gonna be the exact same, I assume. Another really good sized closet. We didn't put a hole in the wall this time, so that's good. Always put the door stops in. Luckily they have them. Notice they've got 8-foot doors throughout the entire house, which is a huge plus. Makes the home feel bigger, more luxurious. It's a really nice touch, especially for taller people. Nice little linen closet right there. You'll see how far we've already gone down this massive entryway here. But this will be basically where you walk into the home, I assume, because you've got your mud bench right here. So you're walking into your house from your garage space. You've got your big mud bench right here. And then this is going to be an ensuite bedroom right here at the front of the house. Really good location. Not gonna lie, the where the bed is sitting in this home is a little weird, just because the window, it's kind of covering the window there. So not really sure what that's all about, but nice sized bedroom. You do have the luxury carpet in here. If you don't want carpet at all, like a lot of you don't, that's definitely an option for you. So then you got your own ensuite bedroom or bathroom here. Nice little vanity there, walk-in glass shower, floor to ceiling tile. Looks really good. So we've seen 3 bedrooms, and we're at probably around the midpoint of the house. So we walked into the house, we've got our mud bench once again right here, and then decent sized laundry space. Now, if you wanted to add cabinetry up top, not everybody's gonna have a printer in here, but hey, this is where the sales reps work, so that's definitely not gonna be in there, but decent size laundry room. We're gonna continue down this huge entryway. Got a storage closet, or will be a storage closet. Right now it's a lot of electrical equipment, and then this is gonna be your half bath for your guests to use in here. So right before you get into the main living space of the home, this is where it's really gonna open up. Super nice, light and bright. You'll notice you've got floor to ceiling windows in the back there. There will be an option for a slider, which I know a lot of you like. So if you're building, I always recommend getting a slider. It's definitely an awesome upgrade, and I think it just makes the house, that much more luxurious, gives you that wow factor. You got floor to ceiling tile for your fireplace. Turns on with a flip of a switch right there. Plenty of room for furniture in here. It's got a huge couch. You notice you've got beams up top. They're painted the same color as the ceilings, so they kind of blend in. I'm more of a fan of the exposed beams, like stained look myself. Put in the comments what you like and what you like about this house. Always open to feedback. So it looks like we got about a 10-foot island in here, which is really cool. We've got 2-tone cabinets, the underlighting, little coffee bar section right over here. Looks like you're gonna have decent sized corner pantry here. This is, of course, a gas community, so you're gonna have a gas cooktop, nice little bin hood. Looks like quartz countertops, oversized sink here, blends in really nicely. Beautiful lighting. Kind of see everything from this shot right here. Then you're just gonna have the one oven here in the model, but you can always get a double oven option. And I love the dining space they have here because it is surrounded by windows. So you're gonna have tons of natural light here in this space, just about at all times. But you've got room here for at least an 8-10-foot table. They've just put the circular table. It could easily carry out this way. Let's go see what this 50-foot lot looks like on the outside. If I can get it open. So of course they're gonna do additional landscape. It is the model home, but you've got a beautiful covered patio. They've got nice tile floors. So not your typical concrete floors. Big tall ceilings in here. Nice fan up top, perfect for the drop-down shades to get installed in here for that indoor-outdoor living. So if you do have that glass slider back here, that would be perfect for this time of year. And you've got all this additional landscape. So they've extended this patio. This is actually turf all the way around here. Lots of additional trees. So tons of landscaping. If you were to purchase one of these homes, you definitely wouldn't get the over-the-top landscaping, but it would be sodded. You've got sprinklers. It'll all be completely turnkey. But nice little oasis, plenty of room for playground, back patio, pool, anything that you'd want to do with this space. And they do have larger lots on these 60-foot lots and then oversized lots as well. But if we haven't met yet, my name is Preston Gale. I'm a local realtor here in the Dallas, Texas area, and I've helped over 100 people move here in just the last couple of years through this channel. And there's nothing I love more than helping you find your dream home from all over the country, all over the world. It's absolutely amazing. So if you're thinking about moving here, just have questions, make sure to reach out to me below, and I would love to connect with you soon. So back here in the main living space, I'm gonna go across the house to the master retreat. So you got an awesome vaulted ceiling in here, which I think is really cool. Usually they're super tall vaulted ceilings. This one's a little bit lower, but I kind of like the look because the beams definitely stand out a little more. Got floor to ceiling windows right here that look really good looking into your backyard. Plenty of room for seating in here. And we got the wallpaper in the back. It's making a comeback. Still don't have any wallpaper in my house, but the more models I look at, the more I'm tempted to do so. This will be your entrance into your beautiful master bathroom. Check out this place. So you've got standalone soaker tub right there, nice modern look. Floor to ceiling windows right over here. Like how they added the curtains in there for more privacy. You've got two completely separated vanities. So this is a really good sized bathroom. And I love the shower because there are no doors on here, so less cleaning. Floor to ceiling tile. And you can walk straight through to either side because you're gonna have a his and hers closet. Pretty good sized closet if you just have, because you have two of them at least. And then similar sized closet on this side, maybe a little bit smaller, but gorgeous layout. Really nice oversized soaker tub, not just built for the tiny people like most of them are built like, where all your greatest thoughts come to your head. And then another little linen closet right there. But beautiful setup, gorgeous one-story home. They're gonna have options starting around the 1,900 square foot mark, then well into the 3,000 plus square feet mark. So now let's get into a little bit more details on the pricing of these homes. So if you're looking to build out here in Trinity Falls with one of these Perry homes, let's go over a little bit of the pricing. So they're gonna have 45-foot lots, 50-foot lots, and 60-foot lots, which is gonna be the model down the street, which I'm going to point to and give you information on that here just a little bit later. But if you're wanting to build one of these homes on their smaller lots, smallest product around 1942 square feet, you're going to be looking at the low 400s as far as the starting price goes. And if you want to be on the larger 50-foot lots like we're in right now, you're going to be looking at a starting price of $570,000. And for this exact model, you're looking around the mid 600,000s as of the making of this video. Now, what I talk about all the time, especially here in the current real estate market, is you're going to get a much better deal on a spec home. A spec home is where they've already picked out the lot for you. They've already started building the home, or it is completed. The further into completion that it is, you're gonna get a much better deal on it. I have negotiated with clients from all over on these spec homes and gotten them better deals on a completed home than on the starting price by a wide margin. The closing costs paid, rate buy downs, an insane deal. So just keep that in mind. If you aren't super picky, you can save $50,000 to $100,000+ on these spec homes, not only here, but all over Dallas, Fort Worth. So let's get outside, talk a little bit more about this location, and head on to our next home. So if you don't know already, we are on the northeast side of McKinney, Texas, right off Highway 75, and they just opened up Melissa Road as well. So you can get right over to HEB and Buc-ee's. You can also get to downtown McKinney and Frisco and Allen and all the other major suburbs and things to do. So a prime location. They even have around a $250 million amphitheater that's being built right down the street for entertainment, outdoor concerts. It's absolutely incredible. So we used to kind of be a little bit of a boring area, but it's not going to be for too much longer. So this community has it all, like we talked about earlier, but there's going to be events year-round in this place. Everybody's got a golf cart. There's things to do all the time. If you're looking for a place to raise a family, it doesn't really get much better than this neighborhood right here. But the next home we're going to be showing you is this Coventry home right here behind us. It's also on a 50-foot lot all on one floor, and it's absolutely stunning. So let's go ahead and check it out. Now we're here in the Coventry home. This is the Carson floor plan, 4-bed, 3-bath with an office space, all on one floor. Nice big wide open entryway, just like we saw in the last home. We've got the luxury wood look flooring in here. You're gonna have your first bedroom right here at the front of the house. Notice you got some really cool looking windows over here. A little modern window up top, so this room is super bright. Nice big 6-inch baseboards, looks like. Tall ceilings. Really good sized bedroom. And this is an ensuite bedroom right here at the front. Perfect for those visiting or kids that come back from college. Just don't want to leave. Perfect place to stay. Floor to ceiling tile, big window over here in the corner. You're gonna have your little nice size little walk-in closet. Additional shelving over there. I love how bright this room is. These are gonna have 8-foot doors as well, just like the last house. A little additional closet space. This would be the sales rep's office. That'll be where your 2-car garage. I believe they'll have some 3-car options on both of these, with both of these home builders. So there's gonna be a door right here. You're gonna walk right into this little mud bench area right here in the corner. And then towards the middle of the house, you got this beautiful wide open office space right here. So continuing with the really tall ceilings. Nice big modern glass doors. Big modern windows out back. Additional shelving they put over there is really nice. You'll notice the cabinets in this home are going to be much different than what you're used to. Let's show you that real quick. So now we're down this beautiful entryway into this beautiful kitchen space. We got floor to ceiling cabinets in here. It's like the white oak look. You got storage even in the corner over here, which I really like. Black quartz. I love black quartz, but I'll be honest with you, I know some people that have had it. It is extremely hard to keep clean and keep fingerprints off of it. But very unique tile selection, color selection. Not everybody's taste, but I love this color, but the more modern looking cabinets without, not the shaker look. I'm more of a fan of the shaker cabinet look. I don't know about you. Comment below what you like. And of course, you've got your little outlets here in the center, because you can't have them on the side anymore. But big, wide open main living space. Beautiful kitchen, backsplash. Pretty good size pantry. A lot larger than the little corner pantries are usually. You got the under cabinet lighting. And then just off the kitchen space, you're going to have a shared bathroom for 2 bedrooms, but you've got a really good size bathroom, double vanity, additional door here. Got a little shower and a tub, floor to ceiling tile. Nice little window up top. Storage closets throughout. I got to open those because some people get mad at me because I don't show them all, but I'm here for you. I'm trying. Always open to feedback. But all these bedrooms are going to have extremely tall ceilings, which I really like. I also like that they've added the additional can lighting in the bedrooms. So it's a little bit brighter than normal. Usually you just have one little light in the center of the bedroom without a fan. This one has a fan and 2 additional lights. Standard size closet. Nice bedroom. The ceiling height really makes it feel a lot bigger than it probably is, because we're only sitting around 2,500 square feet in this house. And then right off the kitchen, this would be your laundry space. Leaves a little bit to be desired, but I love the flooring in here. Black tile, but you can add some cabinetry. That's where your washer and dryer would go. You could probably add a sink if you decided to build. They may have some spec homes with that as well. Now we've got almost an identical bedroom. Definitely a different color scheme. Nice little window in the corner. Same size closet. Go back in the main living area. Get another look at that gorgeous kitchen. Lots of cabinet space. Lots of counter space. Plenty of room for seating. It's a perfect home for entertaining because it's all kind of all in one spot. So basically your informal dining space is right here in the center of the room. I know I like that personally because it keeps the room wide open. Some people like it tucked away a little bit in the corner. But you've got, this looks like a 8-foot expandable table. Plenty of room for seating for a large family. Nice windows throughout. Big windows out back. Lots of room for furniture in here. Liking the moody tones in here, the black, the white oak, more modern look. Floor to ceiling tile, you got the floating shelves. You could probably do some LED underlighting in those as well if you'd like. We got something a little different out back here. You got the built-in outdoor kitchen, which I absolutely love. Got the sink, little trash can, the grill, beautiful countertops. You got plug-ins, and then a pretty good size outdoor patio space. This would easily be expanded. And if I could tell you one thing, just from my experience, I would do that after the fact, because you're going to save a whole lot more money and it's going to be more customizable. So just something to keep in mind for those of you who want a huge outdoor patio. I would do that after the fact. It's going to save you a fortune. But you can see how big and wide open this main living space is when you walk into this home. And then in your traditional spot in the corner of the house, you're going to have a gorgeous master, primary suite, whatever you want to call it. I got some people getting on to me here lately about calling it a master. But hey, everybody calls it something different. I'm just here to provide value any way I can and hopefully help you get into your next home. But I love the big windows throughout this whole house. If you didn't notice, this is actually a completely rounded room over here. So that's all bumped out right there, which I think is really cool. Adds a bunch of additional square footage, little seating area without taking up much room. Got the can lighting in here. It's like 10, 11 foot ceilings. And a gorgeous bathroom. So the separated vanity here, you got a nice little seating area. Window in the middle right there. 2 separate mirrors. And then in frameless glass, you can't even see it. We're gonna have to, had to almost pry that open, but we got our bench seat. Really nice shower space. Gotta have the bench seat, that's always a big plus. You've got your throne right there. Lots of room for you guys out there with some big long legs. And then your master closet. Lots of space up here. You could definitely add a 3rd rack up top. Unfortunately, the robes do not come with the house, but I can definitely throw you in some really nice robes, much nicer than those, and then some if you purchase a home with me. Not only am I going to save you money, but hey, if you request a robe, I'll get you some really nice ones for the whole family. But gorgeous house, all on one floor. For those of you who aren't looking for a single story, they're going to have tons of 2-story options as well. But one more look at this beautiful living area. So 2 gorgeous homes. Now we get into pricing on this particular builder. All right, so let's get into pricing, what everybody wants to know. So if you want to build on one of their smaller lots, which is gonna be a 40-foot product with Coventry Homes, you're gonna be looking at a starting price at around $420,000 for their smallest floor plan at 1,807 square feet. If you want to build on a 50-foot lot, you're going to be starting in the lower 500,000s. And for this particular model right here, the Carson you're looking at the mid 500s as of making this video. And if you want to be around the 3,100 square foot, give or take mark, you're going to be sitting at the upper 500,000s for the starting prices. But it's going to be the same thing as next door and everywhere. If we look for a spec home or something that's almost done or completed, been sitting on the market, we're going to get you an absolutely amazing deal on that home. And they have interest rates starting at 2.99%. So while everybody else is sitting around waiting for resale interest rates to drop, we've got insane interest rates with builders here and all over the DFW Metroplex. So if you have any thoughts of moving here to the Dallas area now or in the future, please don't be shy. Give me an opportunity, reach out. I absolutely love helping people just like yourself find their next dream home. And if you want to see more homes in this community, make sure to check out this video right here. Can't wait to see you on the next one, and I hope to see you around town.